Hello world, I'm Robin Catling and this is Write On. Join me in my author journey as I delve into the craft of writing, bringing you tools, tips and lessons learned the hard way so you don't have to. 3 plots make one story. Mastery of plot structure isn't about a single thread, more like 3 plots make one story. So says writer and coach Joe Bunting over at The Right Practice. He maintains most novels, films and memoirs combine 3 plot threads. Main external plot, internal plot, subplot. Combining these 3 plot threads produces a recognizable, engaging story. Bunting references a typical hero's journey fantasy story. External plot, adventure. Internal plot, coming of age. Subplot, romance. Think about it. That describes 90% of the fantasy stories ever written. External plot types. We've talked about external plot before. It's the stuff that happens. Events, challenges, obstacles. The limited number of external plot types varies according to who you ask. Bunting settles on 7. Action, adventure, horror, mystery, thriller, love or romance, performance, sports. Internal plot types. The internal plot powers the protagonist's transformation. This is, mostly, what makes the story engaging. Internal plot is character-based. It explores a clash of values and the protagonist's journey toward self-actualization. Commonly, it's the progress from immaturity to maturity, or a shift in morality, right versus wrong. Values manifest in the internal plot types: coming of age or worldview, temptation or morality. The subplot thickens. Successful stories seldom stand up with only one external plot. This is where the best storytellers combine 2 external subtypes. This is where the best storytellers combine 2 external plot types, a main plot and a subplot. Frequently it's action or adventure or performance with a romance subplot to broaden the interest and raise the stakes. If the main plot is romance, you might have some element of mystery, action or performance to add some momentum. Into the blender. The final element is the internal plot. This is where the character transformation takes place in the crucible of the external plots. Here we see how a character responds to external challenges and comes out the other side. One external plot can look a little thin in a full-length novel, hence the subplot, which adds depth. Subplots usually begin later in the story than the main plot, perhaps not fully engaged until sometime in the second act. The main plot may provide the climax of the story, but the subplot is often the resolution in the final scene of the story. What if? Can the story's main plot be an internal plot? The Devil Wears Prada is a temptation or morality plot. Will our naive young intern surrender to the corrupting influence of the editor? In this case, the internal plot moves up, supported by 2 external plot threads. Main internal plot type, external subplot. Doubling the internal plot types, however, is a hard graft. There's too much introspection and not enough stuff happening to contextualize or trigger the protagonist's struggle. Without some clever point of view and well-crafted narration, there's more tell than show. Examples. Let's return to some previous examples. Pride and Prejudice, yes, collect a sticker, is a romance with some mystery elements. The Darcy-Wickham feud, and a coming-of-age/worldview internal plot. The main plot of Great Expectations is a mystery with a weak romance subplot, which together power Pip's coming-of-age or worldview transformation arc. My fantasy The Ghost and the Vipers follows Bunting's pattern: adventure with romance and a coming-of-age internal arc. The Sixth Messenger is an adventure with a mystery subplot and, again, coming-of-age or worldview internal thread. This isn't a description of all things plot, but if you're struggling to identify why a story isn't working, this might expose a core problem. Too many, too few, or the wrong combination of plot types. That's all for this time. Thanks for stopping by. You can like and subscribe to the channel, or go to robincatling.com to check out the blog.